Alright, first and foremost, I want to say Kalalal. I want us to the elders and apostles of Gravenstone. Salutations to all the brothers that's pushing this work in all sincerity and in truth. By the James Kingston Jamaica camp, during another week, fulfilling the scriptures, man. See, in the scripture say you have to go out in the highways and the byways and bid as many as thou can find to the marriage. What is the marriage? Basically, the coming forth of the Son of the Heavenly Father. You understand that is what we're out here to do. We're out here to basically profess the coming forth of the Heavenly Father. Profess who is the true biblical Israelites. Speak about the prophecies that is coming up on the face of the earth right now. Thermonuclear warfare, the chip, the mark of the beast, the famine, the pestilence. See, those are the things that we are out here to declare. You understand? Get me Ezekiel 2 and 9. Yeah.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 9.
Right?
It says, and when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. Moreover, he said unto me, chapter 3, verse 1. Alright, come. Alright, Ezekiel 2, verse 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein.
Right?
And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
Exactly, that's the book where I speak out right now. See, I read out that. See?
Right?
This is the book that is walking before the firmament. See? Lamentations, woe and mourning, that is some of the things that is written in the book.
Right.
See? Scripture in the book of Jeremiah 28 verse 8 say, yo, wait, that's it. Get it from the cover Pasha. Hold that and get Jeremiah 28 verse 8.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and pestilence.
See, so these prophets were basically prophesying out of the word. See, they were prophesying the scriptures. Basically declaring what the Heavenly Father sent them forth to declare. See, so that book that the Heavenly Father gave unto Ezekiel, he declared unto the people. See, they can go back to Ezekiel.
Alright, back in Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel.
Exactly, so we're supposed to speak according to this word. See, now when we do a process of elimination of what is happening in the world, basically with these pastors preaching right now, are they speaking according to this word? Right? Are they speaking about wars, rumors of wars, disease, pestilence, famine? See, they are speaking about having a good time. You understand? The scripture tells us a sword is sharpened. Why shouldest thou make mirth? Therefore, you can realize that these pastors are not for your atonement, they are not for your benefits, they are not for your salvation, they are not for your glory. See, they are for your destruction. You understand? Get me that?
Kanye West last night have him music ban.
See, as the brother speak about this brother named Kanye West. See, this man a lead them in the wrong direction. Understand? Kanye West. Anyway, what?
Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
If them not speak according to these words, there is no light in them. See, them not speak according to the truth. See, the scripture tells you the spirit of Yahushua, the spirit of prophecy. Understand? If them not declare these words unto you people, they are not the true prophets of the Heavenly Father.
Matthew chapter 7 and verse 15, beware of false prophets.
So beware of false prophets, man. See, a false prophet is somebody who speak a word and that word don't come to pass. See, those are false prophets. You understand? We are the true prophets of the Heavenly Father. The word we are speaking is according to the word of the scriptures. See, it's according to the fulfillment of the scriptures as well. Because the word that we are speaking is being fulfilled. When you look according to what current society are going on right now, you can clearly see that the scriptures are speaking, man. Zin Habakkuk 2. Huh?
which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
Hold that. But read Habakkuk 2.
Yeah.
Go on. Just hold it, don't let it go. Hold it. See?
Alright.
Habakkuk 2.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1.
Right?
Verse 1. I will stand upon my watch
Right?
and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right?
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right?
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Exactly. At the end, it shall speak and not lie. See, in this word is speaking right now. That's why we out here, I profess these words unto you, yo. See, because the prophets, the prophecies are speaking. Right? When you look on, when the scripture said there shall be uproars of the people. There's uproars right now, man. When you're looking at China, when you're looking at Lebanon, see, in Syria, Turkey, all of those places, France, England, all of those places, you have uproars of the people, man.
Can you say South America and done?
South America and done.
Bring it out. See, in 2 Esdras 9 verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right?
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Exactly, man. See me? So the Heavenly Father basically give us these things, yo. We know, say, yo, now is the time of the end. See, now is the time when the Heavenly Father begin to visit the earth, yo. See, the scripture tells you, yo, prudent man foresee the evil and hide it himself. Are these pastors telling you about the times? Are they measuring the time diligently itself? You see? Let's read back that again in Matthew chapter 7 verse 50. One?
Matthew chapter 7 and verse 15.
Right?
Beware of false prophets,
So beware of false prophets, man. See, because these things are happening right now and they are not telling you that they are happening, man. One?
which come to you in sheep's clothing,
Right?
but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
Exactly. When you look up wolf in sheep's clothing from Google, it tells you that is a biblical idiom which describes a person that is contrary, acting contrary to what it truly is. And contact with them is dangerous. Seeing why is contact with those people dangerous, man? Why is contact with individuals like Kanye West, seeing Joel Osteen, Creflo Dollar, Bishop Errol Blair? Why is contact with those people dangerous? Get me Jeremiah 23 and 1.
Alright, this is Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 1. It says, woe be unto the bastards that destroy and scatter the sheep of
Exactly.
my
They are
pasture.
destroying and scattering the sheep of the Heavenly Father pasture,
Hey,
man.
thousands of people get scattered and destroyed last night. You see me? Thousands of people come out from early, hold them spot right in front of the stage so Kanye can spit on them when him sing. You see me? And them can get the healing saliva. And spit on them, you see me? And them
Oh,
thing.
you see them scattered in front of the stage.
Yeah.
People all up in a tree, brother.
Ah, see that? See that?
You see it?
We get a glimpse of it. Because I'm mostly the Messiah, the Savior. Because Zacharias climb chief if you see Yahushua. Some climb chief if you see Kanye. Yeah, man, because I'm the Savior, you see me? Hey, it show you say, just like how the apostle bring out, saying this is a last attempt by Christianity, saying to seduce and entrap people. Yo.
Last hurrah.
You see me? It's a last hurrah, yo. You bring in a celebrity, see, it's just like advertising. You want your product to sell, bring in a celebrity to advertise it. You see me? So it's the same thing. It's an advertising technique, yo. Seeing mass psychology them are used by the people. We want people to come to Christianity and say, yo, we'll convert one of the most influential artists with them know. You see me? And we're going to use that to bring in the people. That's it.
When you look on here, there's no logical sense your nigga will pay $1 million for rent one park just to teach or sing some songs to some
For
niggas
free.
out here. Yeah.
Exactly.
That don't make sense. Artists basically perform for pay.
Right. You see me? And him getting paid.
Yeah.
Just that our people don't know that him getting paid. But him getting paid. And the pay is for what? The pay is to seduce and amuse people. Right? Keep them distracted, keep them docile. Like the other day I go on workshop and the presenter So basically that the planters, the plantation owners, back in the time of slavery, used to encourage the use of marijuana among the slaves. Because the marijuana made them docile, yo. You see me, it made them more calmer. Pretty much, them not gonna riot because what? You can just burn a big head and just relax.
Yeah, man, I'm all a mates, you know.
Yeah, I'm all a mates. And the same thing, brother, say, you know. And the same thing with these people, yo. Give them Kanye West to go and, you know, entertain them. Then not go riot. Them even Kanye West to go down and chili. Calm down.
Yes, kill it asleep with medication.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people.
Exactly. But Kanye West's whole thing is what? This feel-good vibration. That is why I'm a push, man. Right now we're in at the time of the feel-good vibration. Right now we're in at the time of war, man. See? The times are evil. Right now we're in a volatile state, yo. See? The state of time right now is very volatile. Tense. What?
Even as there shall be false prophets among you,
Right?
who privily shall bring in damnable heresies,
Right?
even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
So them a bring upon themselves swift destruction, man. See, them a glorify Kanye West like Kanye West of the Lord. Like Kanye West a bring forth any good news about the times that are about to come upon you people. See, Kanye West basically cast a shadow of darkness over on the eyes, man. See, so them don't see the truth. See, so them blinded to reality. See, dumb, stuck in on ways, feeling all good. Hey, people who not got church from here, gone down a freaking Emancipation Park yesterday, man. You see, rain all fall, them say them nah miss it, yo. You see me? Right now, my WhatsApp status full. Oh, yeah man, Kanye mash up last night, What kind of good thing him do, man? You see, he must speak about the mark of the beast.
We have precept with that.
What?
See? This is Ezekiel 13 verse 10. Because they have seduced my people, saying peace when there is no peace, and one built up a wall and lo, others daubed it with untempered mortar.
See, basically he build up a wall, yo, and he daub it with untempered water. It's not a true defense, yo. You see, it's not a firm wall to defend the people. You
Right.
see?
Why name him use? Jesus.
Jesus.
What the fuck name Jesus?
See? Basically, man build up a false concept in the mind for giving the false security and false hope. You see? And when that false hope fail, man, you people are going to be bugged out in the streets, killing one another, man. You
Right.
see? That's
Look
so-
up the word, the Hebrew word there. It means to seduce or to cause to go astray.
Right.
You see me?
See? Cast to go straight from the path of truth. Get me that in a Proverbs 7.
Last verse.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because in the Proverbs 7, chapter 7, speak about a woman who seduced sweetly. You see? And it tell you what happened to the ways where that woman are leading to. That woman is basically synonymous to the doctrines of this world. See, to the philosophies and ideologies of this world. Once you follow after the ways where the world are go after, this is what happen to you, man. Go on.
Surah 7.
Surah 7.
Do all enough.
Finger 6. And modern day Christianity is the same.
27.
Isn't it? Christianity nowadays don't have nothing to do with the Bible.
Go on.
They want to pose with the Bible.
See, they speak about it in chapter 6, but it's not
We all died.
it's last verse. Let's read it.
Right. And this is Proverbs chapter 7, verse 27. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death.
Exactly, man. So the house of these pastors, these artists, we have professed false and vain philosophies, you see, vain doctrine, claiming to be truth. That way lead you to the way of death, man. You see, when you lie in bed with them, you are basically been led into the way of death, man. You see, them put you in a deep state of slumber. You see, the scripture tells you the man that wanders out of the way of understanding shall remain in that congregation of the dead, yo. You see, them people are basically give you more sedatives. You see, sedatives of the mind. You see, for put you in a deeper state of sleep. You see, because guess what? The time will come when you're going to realize that you're the true prophets of the Heavenly Father are us. You see, when they're going to wake up to everlasting shame and condemnation, man. You see me? You can jump up to that, huh?
Second Peter chapter 2 and verse 1.
Right?
But there were false prophets
Right?
also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies.
False teachers, yo. See, what false teachers? False teachers are like the doctrines of Marcus Garvey, Haile Selassie, Zin, Mohammed, Zin, Egyptologists. All who have go after them ways, man, they are false teachers, man. Zin, them are bringing in damnable heresies among you. Because our people them in a confused state of mind. Zin, Scripture tells us what then? As Israel seeketh for that which he hope in the book of Romans. See,
11 and 7.
11 and 7. See, you can get that. Because Israel look after something, you know.
Just to add, the scripture tells us, say, if they come in any other name but the name of our Lord, they have a year. You see me? Because they might reject the Lord.
God.
You see me? That's why they don't want to hear the truth when they come out and declare the truth. They don't have a problem with it because I go back to a correction. But people don't like correction, bro.
God. See me? What?
This is Romans chapter 11 verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Because us people have a zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Right.
See? Them really want to seek something that is truthful. That basically them can go after me. But guess what? They must seek according to their own ways because they don't want to hear the truth. As we tell you in St. John chapter 3. What?
The truth that is convenient.
Exactly, they must seek something that is convenient. That's why the scripture say, yo, speak up and not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Seeing them don't want to hear the bitterness of the word, yo. Understand? What?
But the election had obtained it,
Right.
and the rest were blinded.
That's why right now we are dealing with the elect. The elect are the most Simon. When we come out here and say, yo, we always come out here for the elect of the nation of Israel. See, because all of them are going to obtain the truth. See, all of them are going to understand the truth, the righteous standard of every father and accept it. See, but others, them not going to accept it, man. They tell you what happened to the others, what?
As the scripture, I think in Revelation 14 or 15, they said no man could learn that song. See the one for the 4,000.
Understand? And that song is as the word, yo. See, as it's telling Ezekiel. What?
It says, according as it is written, Yahweh had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day.
Exactly. See, eyes that they should not see and ears that they could not hear until this day. See, because when every father basically sealed the book, when him the open it in the time of Abba Bivens, see, he basically tell us him revealing him secrets unto him servants and prophets. And he tell you what happened to most of them. He tell us how them now go basically Isaiah 29, verse 10, verse 9. See, he tell us how them most I keep them eyes shut. See, so the most I now go open some of them minds, them eyes, man. See? Them him now gonna make them see the truth of what happened, man. See? So eyes that they could not see and ears that they could not hear, what?
This is Isaiah chapter 29 verse 9.
Right?
Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry.
Right?
They are drunken, but not with wine.
Right?
They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord had poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Exactly. See? Most I pour upon them the spirit of deep sleep. Them in a state of slumber. Them not really awakened to reality. That's why every time we come out here, we tell us, oh, look at what's happening over there in the Middle East. That's what's happening to Venezuela. That's what's happening to Cuba. All of these things are signs of the coming destruction, man. Because the current global economy is in a state of perils. It's in a state of basically it can't be repaired. You understand? But the Heavenly Father are the one who poured upon them the spirit of deep sleep. That's why them can't see these things, yo. But
And had closed your eyes, the prophets and your rulers and seers had he covered.
exactly. So the prophets, your rulers and your seers, the Heavenly Father covered. Him lock the eyes of your prophets, him lock the eyes of your rulers, and him lock the eyes of your seers, man. You see, that's why even Andrew Wallace can't see. Andrew Wallace can't say your current Jamaican economy cannot be restored, yo. You see, whichever way you try to restore it, it cannot be restored. You see, it will continue to be in this state, yo. Right now, the dollar they are what? $1 to 1.38, yo. The last time I checked. See, a couple weeks ago it did a 135. Couple months ago, 138 it now. You see, a couple months ago it did a 128, yo. You see, right now that's a sign of hyperinflation. Right?
Hyper it's still, but it's getting here.
See?
It's slipping in order to slide it. Or it's slipping.
It's not ready to
Hey,
slide.
the thing is, it's because them keep on a hold of the economy by some little thread. I give some little lifeline. See, when it does fail, it gonna fail dramatically. Yo. The next recession, the next depression, the next economic collapse, it gonna be one where them can't recover from. Yo. And they designed that way there. Them keep the can down the road so far that when them finally reach the can, seeing it gonna explode. Look on even the Brexit deal. Them still want to kick it down the road, yo. Even though them get a deal. Boris, you know, what them call Bojo, you see me? The European Trump, him get a deal. But when him go to the parliament, the UK parliament say, yo, we don't want a deal. Keep the can down the road a little bit more.
Yeah.
You see me? Because them know, say, yo, them know, so once them come out of the EU, them economy get fucked. And the EU know that once them come out, for them economy get fucked. You see me? So them need to just keep the whole thing is a charade. You see me? Because EU knows that them don't want UK come out, and the UK Parliament knows that they don't want to come out. And then you have Boris Johnson they set up as an instigator to just fuck up the whole thing, or try to fuck up the whole thing. You see me? But we know that ultimately everything goes according to the spirit of the Heavenly Father still. Even the protests that are going right now, the fucker them with them are riot over, it's the Heavenly Father sending the angels down to whisper to the people and say, yo, look here, riot for that fucker there. You see me? Yeah, it's the same thing, yo. So these world leaders are all puppets for the Heavenly Father, yo. Seeing their lifeline or the course of their life has already been predestinated, yo, and programmed. Alright? Yeah, right.
Read where you read.
Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 56 verse 10.
Right?
His watchmen are blind.
Exactly. So as they say, yo, these things are happening. Pastors them not telling about it because them watchman blind.
Because I read an article the other day, seeing one editor, newspaper editor right now, I think I'm Gina, he must say, yo, Andrew Holness is making waves. You see me? Pretty much I compare Andrew Holness to Michael Manley. I don't know the fuck they get from America from. As Michael Manley was much more of a leader than this man. You see me? But they must say, yo, he might make himself known to the UN or the United Nations respect him, and he might make good moves to Jamaica, and him smart, and him quick, and him witty, and ray. You see me? Yeah, good slave. You see me? Showing that these people have no idea what's going on, yo. You see me? Hey, the man literally telling you that him looking for Jamaican resources to privatize and divest. You see me? But yet you're praising him, yo. Hey, showing that our people have a sense, because when the brother name Mike PJ Patterson, when he started the National Debt Exchange, the NDX, you see me, in the 90s and them thing there, when him sell off much part of the country, Virgin, people praise him. Why? Because he built one highway.
Hey, the highway with them bill, big nose up and go sell it and he no own it.
Alright. See? So it's sure say, yo, we people that have no idea about what's going on economically, not just locally, but globally, yo. Them that have no idea how an economy works, how debt works. You see me? What is a structural adjustment program with the IMF design? Why the Jamaican dollar value keep on a slide? Them not even know that them things get dictated by the IMF, yo. You see me? But a nigga just want to know, say, yo, him get the next pretty shoes and them things there. He can get the next party. Latest iPhone.
And go dance.
And go dance. And vote for the next election. When road start fixing those election time again, you know, so you can get your $5 grand or your box of chicken back. And I you that.
Yeah, as a brother.
Yeah, nice.
As a brother, you share say how them people are not going to do no rioting until them belly start grumbling.
Right.
See, when them belly start grumbling, them mouth start grumbling.
Now wait till you want to blame. Politician.
Big nose.
You see me? The scripture tell you, there shall be sedition among men. And I'm going to blame them politician. You see me? I say, yo, Bridget, you're the promise to feed it. Where the food there?
Where the
we
food
can't
there?
eat. Where the ship them was supposed to come at the hour to bring food down the supermarket.
Where prosperity?
Where is the prosperity? What the promise with the green colors?
I say, so what money you bring with the food, will it buy?
We call it him 10-point plan for prosperity. And that?
Yeah.
When him come out,
Something like that, yeah?
see, from so-called prosperity.
What the scripture say? You have seduced my people, saying that there is peace when there was no peace. You see me? Selling them a prosperity plan about Jamaica 2030, which is pretty much the UN vision that you are tailoring and selling like a fair thing. But the thing is false, it's a false notion, yo. Because the Heavenly Father, who is the director of the movie, telling you that the movie is going to end tragically for you. But you believing that the thing is a fairy tale when it's actually a tragedy, yo. See? On the road.
See, you can continue.
Back in Isaiah chapter 56 verse 10, his watchmen are blind.
Right?
They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
Word ignorant means lack of knowledge, yo. See, what the brother just tell you a while ago. These people lack knowledge, man. See?
Alright, Hosea 3 verse 6. 4 verse 6, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of Yahweh, I will also forget thy children.
Exactly, man. They will fall forget you people. See? 2/3 of our people slave destruction and death. Back.
Right? Back in Isaiah 56 verse 10, his watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Exactly, man. Loving to slumber. See, that not done still now. We can go on and go.
Alright, it says, verse 11, yea, they are greedy dogs.
Them greedy, man. You see, because right now, all of them politicians, yeah, what them about? Them about money. See, when you look upon what go on in the state of the Jamaican economy right now, basically in the Jamaican parliament, Rural Reid, Fitzpin, the whole of them in a bed with each other. You see, the amount of corruption scandals we are going in Jamaica and no judgment not get passed out for none of them. You see? So you think that these people are look out for the benefit of the economy? Rural Reid must get up and gone about $56 million. Are you earning money? You see? $56 million are hard working taxpayers' money. Not hard working money. You see me? And when people where they say, yo, put him to jail. Eh? When the people where say, yo, look here, this can't go on because the money there have to build up the educational system.
String over buying him.
Yeah, when the people where say that, hey, I think in Lebanon, I watched news yesterday. They must put on a 50% tax on WhatsApp card. Slack ya, 20% tax on WhatsApp card.
And niggas are wired.
And the people have gone out in the streets and burned down buildings and shit, yo.
Where the fuck is all right? We need to fucking protest though. We need to protest.
Where protest the people? Come on, man. Where's the spirit?
Probably that's why they send Kanye down here to go relax.
As I bring up that, look on Chile. Why Chile in a protest right now? Then go raise the fear.
Most fear is.
You see me? Just that
Yo,
alone.
every year fucking Jamaican toll fear raise. What the rate for that there, yo? You see?
Even born down toll, back to boom party. But that, we don't want no toll. We drive road.
You see me? You can clearly say, yo, our people under some deep psychological sedatives, man. You see? The anesthesia of the government that give these people, yo, I can't. Yo, it's deep, yo. You see? Kanye West, they come just show some more sedatives to the people, them there. Oh, yeah, man, Kanye go on good, man. Song nice. Cause him sing some fuckery song down
Bring out that
there.
breeze
Sorry
of
for
fear,
language, yo. You see me? So read that again while the brother find him Chris.
It says, yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
Exactly, man. Them are greedy dogs we can never have enough. The amount of corruption scandal we are going in Jamaica right now, you'd have suppose that MOCA, you see, which is a major organized crime association or whatever they want to name. You see, you're a suspect, say, yo, them man then basically would have root up certain things to put certain people in prison.
I'm busy, I do too much advertisement.
God, you see?
They have to look up the government first on themselves.
And this is Micah chapter 5 verse 7 talking about when the Israelites finally, wake up, yo.
God.
You see me? It said Micah 5 verse 7, the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord and as showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of man. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through, both tread it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver. Thine hand shall be lifted upon thine enemies, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots.
can speak for that.
See, pretty much the scripture I talk about the day when Jake finally rise up, yo. Particularly the 1/3 where the Lord are going to imbue with spiritual powers, yo. You see me, these nations are going to be threshed to pieces, yo. You see me, scripture say, yo, they're going to be a new threshing instrument. Yeah, read it from Micah 4. Micah 4, and I start verse 11. He said, "Now also many nations shall be gathered against thee, that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel." Yeah, because the so-called white man and the other nations are going to come against you for your final hurrah, for destroy our people. Right? He said, "For he shall gather them as sheaves into the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for that I will make thine own iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass." We're talking about what? Spiritual power, yo. Right? When the real rioting and the real protest start, yo, which are really, and a really riot, a slaughter, slaughter them. There's no opposition that can come up against the spirit of the Lord, yo. Right? This is the same standard what the scripture said the Lord are going to set up when the enemy rush in like a flood, yo.
Right.
You see me?
They come like the fatality move now, Mortal Kombat.
Right.
See, they can't escape it. Every move
When
they
you
get.
punch in a code,
Yeah.
I that the Lord are going to punch in code. You see me, and Jake go super saiyan.
Finish him.
Finish him. You see me? Done. It done. You see me? He said, "And thou shalt beat in pieces many people." This is the Lord now, what the Christians teach in the churches, that we're going to be peaceful and the Lord going to come down from a pretty white horse and dash out some rules and...
Come, my people.
Sit, yo. He said, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people. So the Israelite man, I'm going to do this, yo. I'm going to beat in pieces many people. Right? He said, "And I will consecrate their gain, saith the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth," yo.
See me?